Good afternoon and welcome to Peacelyn Schools. I am Miss Josephine Animpuye and I am the ICT teacher for Basic 9, and today we'll be looking at the new and the old economy. Like we have discussed earlier in our last class, we looked at the old economy and we mentioned that the olden days there were so many things that were lagging and it became a challenge to technological development, and as a result of that the economy has gradually changed, and today we are having the new economy which has helped technology to advance in different ways now in our communication as compared to the olden days technology, where it was very hard for information to be passed from one location to another. The new technology or the new economy has come with the information being transferred easily from one place or from one person to another through the use of phones and many other devices. As I also mentioned in the last class, we talked about the olden days technology, which in terms of transportation was a challenge, that so many persons found it difficult moving from one location to another. Like in the olden days, we used the camels, we used the horses and the donkeys for transportation. But thanks to the new economy that today, it has so helped and benefited us that we now have vehicles around to transport people from one location to another. We've also gotten not just transportation by land, we've been able to have aeroplanes, helicopters and jets to carry people by air. Now, in our today's class, we'll be looking at the differences between the old economy and the new economy in terms of economic development. Now, the old economy, it was steady and linear, but quite predictable. But the new economy we have today is volatile, extremely fast, changing and chaotic, and it's not easily predictable. Now, what do they mean by that? Like in the olden days, you know that when it comes to maybe building or constructing of a certain building, it takes like a longer period of time. But in the world of today, with the development of this new technology which has come with instruments and devices that can build a house in just less than seconds or in hours, before you know, a building structure is put in place. Now, another issue is the market changes the name of the game. Like in the olden days technology, it was slow and linear. But today, what are we experiencing? Everything concerning our businesses is fast and it's unpredictable. I mentioned earlier that in the olden days, before somebody produces maybe food like garri now, it takes a longer time before you get the cassava peeled, grind, and do all of that. But today, it's all done in just a twinkle of an eye. We also have the pace of business. Like in the olden days economy, business was actually very slow. Where, for example, goods are taken from a location to another through a means of transportation, and during that time, it takes days on the road before it gets to its destination. But the economy we have today, which is the new economy, you discover that things are done faster. You can place an order for a good or anything you need in just maybe 24 hours time. Before you know, delivered to you at your doorstep. We have that is appreciably faster with ever-rising customer expectation. Like I mentioned, in the present dispensation where we are today, you see people who order for fast food from different eateries. In no distant time, the delivery van or the person taking those things to the customer that demands this product gets there and the goods or the food or whatever is delivered within a space of time. We also have another issue, which is the augmentation production. Augmentation of production, like in the olden days, we had mass production of goods. It takes a longer time to produce goods for human consumption. But today, in the new economy, what do we have? It is flexible and we have a lean production. If somebody demands, for example, maybe you need a cake for an event, and you just place an order, in no distant time, the cake will be made for you. And it is easily delivered to you at your doorstep. We also have key drivers to growth. Another issue, and in the olden days economy, one of those things that were the challenges were the capital. But today, what do we have? We have people who are readily available to ensure that there are key drivers to growth being easily accessible. We have knowledge, we have capabilities. When you find out that people around you have easy access to knowledge, it's not like in the olden days where one person will have a knowledge about a thing and it takes a longer time before that knowledge is impacted. Like the world we have today now, if you get to the internet, let's say you want to make a discovery about the thing you are not familiar with, just go to YouTube, type it on your browser that this is what you want to know, or you want to get the knowledge about a certain production or discovery about something. And in no distant time, you will discover that it is easily displayed for your viewing. We also have key technology drivers. In the olden days economy, we had automation and mechanization. But in the world of today, we have information and communication technology, we have e-businesses, we have computer design and manufacturing. Like we have some of these things now, information has now gotten to the level where even in your house, you can easily access information using your phone. Even as you are walking along the road, you can easily have access to information. But in the olden days, it wasn't like that. In the olden days, you find out that maybe people will need to go to where newspapers are sold to read what is happening in the country at the time. But today, where you are seated in your room, you can just go to your Google and check what is happening in Nigeria today, or what is happening in the UK, or what is happening in so-so country, and the information can easily be displayed. Like today, we find out that so many persons are already doing the e-business, and the technology has gone beyond the level that we have or we had seen it before. Like now, everybody have easy access to getting knowledge, getting information, getting to do things on the internet. Now, we also have the last one here is the main sources of competitive advantage. The old economy, during the old economy, we had access to raw materials, cheap labor, and capital for conversion, cost reduction through economy of scale. But in the new economy, what do we have? We have distinctive capabilities, we have institutional excellence, moving with speed, human resources, customer partnership, differentiation strategies, and competitive strategies. You can really agree with me that the new technology or the new economy we have has actually benefited us as individuals. Like before now, learning in school was not something we have today. Many of us, like our forefathers, they never had that opportunity of going to school to learn, where they will have easy access to computer, knowing how things are being done. But today we are of an advantage that we can have easy access to technology, information, and all of the things available to our usage, as just maybe with the use of our phones or the use of our laptops. So the economy, new economy for us